Good morning, students. Let's start with the regression testing. So we have done regression testing in the last lecture also, where we discussed about what is regression testing, what is the need, what is the objective, what are the types of regression testing. Now, continuing further, now we'll be discussing about the regression test problem. What do you mean by a regression test problem? Regression testing is considered a problem as the existing test suite with probable additional test cases need to be tested again and again whenever there is a modification. So it means that regression testing is carried out, I basically said, during the maintenance when some changes are made. So as and when any changes is made, we have to retest the entire system again and again. So ultimately it's a very time consuming process, cost is involved, and it's like a lot of effort is required in that. So this becomes one of the major problem for testing again and again whenever there is modification done. So the following difficulties occurs. The last system can take a long time, fine. It will be very difficult and time consuming to create the test cases. Again, it will be time consuming to evaluate those tests, right? And the cost will also reduced. So these are the basic parameters which creates a problem during the regression. So let's see, during the regression testing problem, we will be using certain notations here. Notations used will be like a P. P denotes a program or a procedure, right? P dash denotes a modified version of P. That means we had made certain changes in P and we call it as P dash. Similarly, we have S, which denotes the specification for program P. S dash denotes the specification for P dash. Pi refers to the output of P on input I. P dash I is an output on I. And T, which includes T1, T2 till Tn, denotes a test suite or test set for P, right? So these are few of the notations which will be used further. Now let's see what is this problem. This is a major problem. Given a program P, its modified version P dash and a test set T that was used earlier to test P, right? It is saying that we had a test cases T which were used to test P. Now we had made certain changes in P and we call it as P dash. Now our task is to find a way to utilize this existing T to gain sufficient confidence in the correctness of P dash. What does it mean? Simply, it says that we were testing P with T dash, T. Now we are supposed to check this P dash with this existing T and we need to check where those test cases which are present in T dash are correct. Are they able to identify any error in this since the changes has been made here? So technically it is said we have to gain sufficient confidence in the correctness of P dash. Existing test cases से हमें इसका check करना है कि P dash is correct or not, right? So regression testing techniques, right? So we'll be using techniques and along with this we'll be discussing the problem, right? So there are three testing techniques. The first one is regression test selection technique. Regression test selection technique means we have to select few of the test cases from T in order to save the time and cost. See, this technique attempts to reduce the time required to retest a modified program by selecting some subset of existing test suite. So, we'll not be testing for all the test cases, we'll be selecting a subset of test cases and then we'll be checking P dash. Second technique is test case prioritization technique. So you remember the last lecture that was totally based on this test case prioritization technique. It says that we will not be checking for all the test cases. We will be prioritizing the test cases, and the one with the highest priority will be executed first, and if the time permits, then we are going to execute the lower priority ones. If the time doesn't permit us, we don't test it at all because their priority is low. So again, it will help us to reduce the test cases. Only the priority ones, highest priority ones will be executed. Now, there are two types of prioritization: general test case prioritization and version specific test case prioritization. General test case prioritization is we will be identifying those test cases which will be executed on P and P dash without any knowledge of the modified version. They are general in nature. While version specific means we will be selecting those test cases which are according to the modifications made in the P, that is P dash. Accordingly, we are going to check or select those test cases, right? So this is what test case prioritization technique is. And the last technique is test suite reduction technique. This totally is a reduction technique. Reduction in what? In the cost. We'll try to reduce the cost as far as possible by eliminating the extra, redundant or the obsolete test cases, right? So we'll be reducing the size of the test suite, keeping in mind the cost is one of the major parameter. Now, the first one, that is selective retest technique. We have seen three methods. So among this regression test selection technique, the method used is selective retest technique, right? So what does this technique say? It is a process of selecting a subset of the regression test suite that tests the changes. Okay, fine. We have to select the test cases from original test suite. The objective of selective retest technique is cost reduction. That is also fine. Okay. Now regression testing is carried out during the maintenance, and we know that the 60% of the development cost is involved in the maintenance only. So anyhow, we have to reduce the cost. That is why we have used this technique, selective retest technique, where a subset of regression test will be identified. Selective retest technique attempts to reduce the cost of testing by identifying the portion of P dash that must be exercised by the regression test suite. That means the entire program will not be tested. Only the portion of P dash where the change has been implemented, only that will be executed with the test suite. Right? So what are the characteristics of this technique? It minimizes the resources, minimizes the number of test cases also. It you can say as the regression test suite grows, it tries to eliminate the broken, eliminate obsolete, uncontrollable or the redundant test cases. It reduces all those. It analyzes the relationship between the test case and the software element they cover. So we'll be taking all those test cases which are going to impact a particular element or a parameter, right? And it uses the information about the change to select the test cases. So it's simple. Now this is the steps basically. How to identify this? Like, there are following steps that is used in selective retest technique. The first step says these 5 steps are important. Select T dash, a subset of T, a set of test cases to execute on P dash, right? So we have to select, since we have made the modification in P and we call it as P dash. So for testing this P dash, we have to select this T dash from T. Second step, test P dash with T dash. Here we have simply selected it. Here you are going to implement it. So we will be testing here P dash with the T dash, establishing correctness of P dash with respect to T dash. So remember the statement. What was the testing problem? This was, we have to utilize T to gain sufficient confidence in the correctness of P dash. Fine. This is what is stated here. Test P dash with T dash, establishing correctness of P dash with respect to T dash, right? If necessary, create T dash dash a set of new functions or structural test cases for P dash. Say new functions are added, so you need to have some extra test cases also. If modifications are there, simply we select a subset only. From T dash, only a subset has been taken up. But if the modification involves adding new functionality, then we need to create more number of test cases, that is T dash dash. Then once you create these T dash dash, now test this P dash with T dash dash, again establishing the correctness of P dash with respect to T dash dash. Right? If required, T dash dash dash, a new test suite and the test execution profile for P dash from, that means we need to create more number of test cases also if they are not sufficient. So look at here, we had a program P, and for this program we have a test suite T. Now we had made certain changes in this program, right? And we call it as P dash. So in the program P, either you have changed certain features, that is modification, or you might have added new features also, right? So anything that is being changes that are carried out in this P, we are calling it this as P dash. Now we were testing with T, this P, but now since the changes are being made, we have to select, right, T dash. Remember, regression test case selected from T. Right? The first step was this, select this T dash. Second step was implement this or check this P dash with T dash. If it is found correct, okay, fine. If not, then you have to select T dash dash, new test cases, because might be new features are added. So select T dash dash or add new test cases T dash dash, then apply on P dash. Check the correctness. If it is correct, okay, fine. If not, then add T triple dash using T, T dash and T dash dash, and again check on T. So this is what regression testing problem or the steps are. So first was this testing on this, change made, then selecting T dash, check on this, else T dash dash is selected, then checking on P. If not, then again selecting T triple dash and then testing on this. So this process continues. So fine with this. Now again I'm repeating it, select T dash, subset of T, a set of test cases to execute on P dash. Then test it to check the correctness. If it is not, then select create T dash dash, new test cases to test this, apply this, right? If it is not true, again select T triple dash and again check it. So this is what steps involved in selective retest technique. Then what are the problems associated? We said there are problems associated with the selective retest technique. So the first problem is regression test selection problem. In this step 1, we are supposed to select T dash, a subset of T, to check this P dash. So the major problem is selecting these test cases, right? So this is one of the major problems. Then second problem is coverage identification problem. Coverage identification problem is related to step 3. Step 3, this. Create T dash dash, a set of new functional or structural test cases of for P dash, right? So what is the problem? The problem is to identify portion of P dash or its specification that requires additional test. So T dash, we are supposed to select T dash, but for what? Which portion of the P dash has changed or new test case, new like you can say features are being added? For that you have to select those T dash dash. So coverage, which portion of the code it is going to cover. Then test suite execution problem, which is a third one, which is related to second and the fourth step, that is execution problem, when we are supposed to execute T dash dash, right? T dash or T dash dash. So while you are executing, the problem is to execute test suite efficiently and checking test results for correctness. Okay, fine, applying and testing is simple, but you have to guarantee its correctness. You have to establish this criteria. Are they able to fulfill? Are they able to identify the error or not? Or are they able to check the modified version or not? So this is what efficiency is being checked. And the fourth one, the fourth major problem is test suite maintenance problem, right? So fifth step, that is T triple dash, right? We have to identify T triple dash. The problem is to update and store test information. So since you are creating more test cases and you're updating it, you have to store it in the database also. So this is another problem. So major four problem, that is regression test selection problem, coverage identification problem, test suite execution problem, and test suite maintenance problem. So these are the problems associated in the. Now, what are the strategies for test case selection? Now we said we have to select the test cases, either it is T dash or T double dash or T triple dash. So what are the methods, or you can say the strategies used? First one is selection criteria based on code. So you have to check which portion of the code has been changed. Accordingly, you'll be selecting the test cases. Then second strategy would be fault revealing test cases. Select only those test cases which has capability of identifying the fault. Third one, modification revealing test cases. Select only those test cases which can reveal the changes or the modifications made. And the last one, modification traversing test cases. That means select only those test cases which can help us to traverse, right? That is, go backward and identify the root cause where the modification has been made. So modification traversing, we are supposed to traverse those modification till the point where it was initially done has been identified. So simply strategies are for selection based criteria, fault revealing, modification revealing, and modification traversing. Now continuing with this. Now what are the techniques used for this? Right? This is again important, regression test selection technique. First is a minimization technique. So our aim in minimization technique is to select minimum number of test cases from T, and which is going to cover maximum portion. With lesser number of test cases, you are going to cover maximum portion of the P that has been changed. Data flow technique is only checking the data flows, that is data interaction that has been affected by the modification. So we'll be checking only the data flows here, or the interaction of the data. What is a safe technique? Not all the techniques are safe. I mean, these two techniques are not safe. So what does safe means here? A safe technique is which guarantee that the selected subset T dash contains all the test cases in the original test suite T that can reveal faults in P dash. That means it must guarantee that it has all the test cases, original test cases also, as well as the new test cases, and helps in revealing the faults in P dash. While ad hoc and random technique is simply, since there are constraints of time and cost, so we based on certain intuitions or loose association or experience, we try to randomly pick the test cases from the pool of test suite and we apply it. So that is random, no logic is there, simply based on intuitions or a guesswork. While retest all technique is, if none of the technique is applicable, the left out option is you have to test for all the test cases. Retest all. For all the test cases, you are supposed to carry out the retesting. So these are the techniques. Now, since we have done with the techniques, so we must evaluate also. So there are three parameters to evaluate these selection techniques. One is inclusiveness, precision, and efficiency. What is inclusiveness? It measures the extent to which M chooses modification revealing test from T for inclusion in T dash. So what is inclusion? From this test cases T, you have to identify a subset of T dash. That means which all tests will be included in T dash, and they are capable of choosing modification revealing test, right? Select only those test cases which can reveal the modification. What is M? Is a regression test selection technique. So inclusiveness, how many test cases are inclusion in T dash? Simply. Precision, it measures the extent to which M omits tests that are non-modification revealing. So why to test for all? Only select those test cases which can reveal the test, right? And if they are not at all modification revealing, just omit it. That is, discard all those test cases, right? That is precision. Why to unnecessarily carry out for all the tests, right? Efficiency with respect to what? It is measured in terms of space and time requirement, right? So we have to select the test cases in such a way that the execution time is less and overall computation time is also less. In turn, cost will be reduced. So these are the three evaluating parameters for regression test selection technique. This is end of regression testing. Thank you.